It is September 21st, 2023, 10:11 p.m., episode 2287. This is another one that's too long, and the cartoon itself wouldn't make the video long, but I just restarted the whole thing like a dozen times probably. Not 70 like I did that caricature a few days ago. Who was that? Putin? Was that right? When Robert Coutinho counted? But yeah, I didn't mean to go out last night. I went for a long walk, and along the long walk, I stopped at a bar and had a drink and some Thai shrimp. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching the TV, and the TV's covering like 4 different news channels, which I didn't know this thing existed, and I kind of dug it. And I was watching this thing, and one of those channels that it was showing was Fox, and it was Greg Gutfeld, and he was talking about Russell Brand, and he was defending him. And now this is all like closed caption and stuff because I couldn't really hear it, but I could tell what was going on, and I thought, what a fucking turd. And it got me thinking, Russell and Rudy, there's got to be a connection there for a cartoon. And then I was going back and forth this morning about, well, I got my idea last night, and I didn't do it this morning because when I woke up, I realized I didn't really like the idea too much. And then I thought of a few more, and I think I started one of them, but then it's just like, yeah, let's just screw this. Sorry, and I got this idea, and it made me laugh. It was the only one that actually made me laugh, and so I was like, I'm gonna go with this. And Hillary, who doesn't normally respond other than a thumbs up, responded laughing when she saw this, one of my proofers. So I like that. I was just wondering if I could fit the whole sequence of events into 3 skinny panels, and I did. I succeeded. This is one of those where I copied the first panel and put it into the next 2 so it can remain consistent. We got a comment down here that I want to address a little bit. Dr. Mordecai says I should copy and paste people from your old cartoons, whenever I do those crowd scenes. And he said he thinks D.D. Wisp pointed out, like Bob Garrell does, not a chance Clay has too much integrity and pride in his work. And Dr. Mordecai says, I think it would be okay if he did. I think someone else said, made another comment about that, but now I don't see it. The truth is, I will never do that. I would never do the whole copy and paste thing and save it for future cartoons, because it's the spontaneity about it for me, the originality. If I just did the same thing over and over again, it would look like Bob Garrell does. Bob Garrell's cartoons look like shit. And Bob Garrell can draw. I remember back in the day he did cartoons, and I loved his artwork. It was so unique, and I was a big Bob Garrell fan back in the 90s. And just over the last decade or so, probably last 2 decades, he's just been shitting it in. He only has one drawing of Joe Biden, and he just redoes it over and over again. Dave Granlund is another one who does that. He only draws people once. He might draw them twice, and then he just repurposes that same drawing a million times. Ed Hall is another one who does that every now and then. But Ed steals everything, though. He traces, he steals ideas. And I'm not afraid to say that. It's a big accusation, but I have experience with it. And he steals clip art. So it's weird. And I understand he's sick, but it's still not cool. If you can't do the job, I don't know. But anyway, and another cartoonist told me that after I got the iPad that I should just create my own font, and then I never have to letter again. But even that, I thought I will lose the spontaneity with it. It just needs to have that life to it. And I think if you don't draw it, if you just paste it in all the fucking time, you take the life out of it. It'll just be stiff, and it won't really fit. The expressions would have to be for what's going on, and they're not always going to be the same. You might think they are, but to me they're not. So anyway, did we get everybody? Bona, Alex Chavez, Master Screen, Robert Coutinho. We're at it. I think I got everybody. Let me scroll a little bit. Yeah, we got everybody. Bye.